Hi, this is Joe, here to give you a few more pointers and tips on the use of your track rack system and Accu-depth gauge by JRS2 Tools and KJR Distributing. We hope that you'll enjoy this product as much as we had fun in making it for you. Once you've mounted the track rack on the back of your lathe as seen in the first video and attached the Accu-depth arm, you want to first of all set the arm for the proper size of the work that you're going to be doing on your lathe. Simply a matter of swinging the arm forward and then taking the depth gauge rod and sliding it in place. There are little pinchers on the back which you can use to adjust that. Simply slide the rod so it's touching the jaws of your chuck. Pull the depth gauge stop all the way up. Now you're all ready to go. You can slide that out of the way and you're set to begin doing any turning or hollowing and have an accurate depth where the bottom of your bowl or your hollow form will be. You also have the light set up on the back so you have good light where you really need it, inside the hollow form or inside the bowl, so you can see what you're doing. Now you can simply imagine that you've finished hollowing out a large hollow form, and I'll just put this one on here and tighten it up in place. And you want to know how deep it is that you've gone. A lot of times people have little homemade jigs and things like that, but the reference isn't exact as it is on this system. Simply slide the rod back, pull the arm forward, and as you slide the arm in, when it hits bottom, you know that this distance right here between the stop and the arm is the distance you have left between the bottom shoulder where your jaws are and the very bottom of your vase. So at this point we have about 1 inch of material at the bottom, so we're pretty good for our base. One of the other things that you can do is you can set this system up for doing platters and bowls in a way that's very convenient, because you can find the bottom of your bowl, especially when you're using a recessed chuck. Or the other option is that if you want to make a platter that's very flat, you simply bring the arm up, set your depth with your depth stop, and now as you slide the arm back and forth, it's going to be in the same plane, and it'll give you a perfectly flat and true surface as you rub against the platter that you've made. Another option that you have is knowing the depth that you're drilling something. If you want to drill to the bottom of a hollow form such as this, a very slender vase, you would first of all once again set your depth by sliding the rod down till it hits the jaws, and then sliding the stop up tight to the arm. You can then put the hollow form into the chuck, and tighten it up. And at this point, you can then slide it all the way back. And when you bring it forward and touch it on here, then you have it set up so that you are all ready to bring it in place. Then you know this is the depth that you want to drill the hole, and you can mark it on your drill and your extension so you know just how deep it is that you need to go to get to the bottom. All the while you have the nice light on the back end, so you get the light just where you need it. Hope you enjoy using your Accu-depth track rack system with the lighted attachment. Thank you.